Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today we're doing a spring project Use It Up. I know it's been a few weeks since I've done a Use It Up video, but I was at the tail end of some things, really moving around a lot of things in my collection. I was also traveling quite a bit, so I was using more of my travel size rather than my full size. So I wanted to wait a bit until I had an update to actually show you something, and that update is today. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. We do all things Bath & Body Works, especially the body care. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get right on into the progress. All right, you guys, so we're going to start with my empties first. I'm going to kind of do like a project Use It Up update slash empties for the month of April for this video. I really couldn't remember what all I had in the project, what all I was just kind of using on the side, so I wanted to jam it into one video. Starting off with our body care. So starting off, we have Champagne Toast in the full size fine fragrance mist. This is the faceted champagne toast from 2022. If you're ever concerned about when you bought the product or you're not sure how to tell, it's going to be this code at the bottom of the bottle and then the first number. So this is a 2, so that I know it was made in 2022. I really like Champagne Toast. This one has notes of bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. It's a really nice, fun, bubbly, bright fragrance. I know a lot of people love it. I love it for every day. However, I am super happy to have this bottle completely finished up. As you guys know, the fine fragrance mist take me a long time to use. So I have had this one kicking around in my collection for a long time, and I'm happy to have this one gone. The next item that we have a Cloud 9 body wash. This is Cloud 9 from the 2024 Summer SAS. If you're not familiar with SAS, it is the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale, which happens twice a year in the summer and also in the winter. This is Cloud 9. It came out with Cotton Candy Clouds, and I feel like there was another one. I feel like this was the yellow one. Cotton Candy Clouds was pink and purple, and then there was a blue one, but I can't remember. It was the blue one Lovely Dreamer, maybe? I don't know. Comment down below if you remember the blue one or if I'm just making things up in my head. But Cloud 9 had notes of lavender breeze, morning dewdrops, and cozy amber. Now, I'm usually not a huge lavender fan. I don't think I own anything in my collection that's lavender besides one travel size of the Aromatherapy Sleep, which is the vanilla in lavender, which I actually really like. This, however, is a really interesting combination of that lavender and amber. It doesn't really smell like anything like stand out between the two notes. I honestly, if I smell this without any scent notes, I would not be able to tell you what it is. It's sort of like a fresh mix of the lavender, and then the amber adds a little bit of an underlying sweetness. Not my favorite, not the worst scent that I've tried, but I'm happy to have this one finished up. Along with the body wash, I also finished it in the body cream. Now, this body cream is starting to disintegrate on the side, very similar to my Cotton Candy Clouds one where the packaging was just disintegrating. If you are trying to use up your body creams and you feel like you're having a hard time or the formula's just too heavy, I really recommend using them as shaving cream or like shaving gel. I really enjoy it, using it in the shower especially, and I really only use them in the shower when the product is yellow. I've noticed when the body cream's yellow, they stain my clothes, and I really can't use them as lotion anymore. So I like to then put them in the shower and use them as shaving cream. They work really well. They're super hydrating, and I find that it's a nice way to kind of incorporate different fragrances within the shower. So that's how I use that one up. We also have a soap. This is the Raspberry and Tangerine Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. Really prefer the gentle foaming as opposed to the gel consistency. I feel like with the gel consistency, I have to like wash my hands for a longer period of time, and I don't really feel like I'm getting the product off, but that is not the case with the gentle foaming. Very easy to use. This one has notes of wild raspberries, fresh tangerine, and lemon zest. Really perfect for the summertime. I want to say this was 2024's. I think it is still available for 2025. My next empty I have is actually a makeup themed product. This is the Glossier Rose Balm.com, the Universal Skin Salve or Balm. I really enjoy these. I think these are the best like lip balms on the market. They're extremely moisturizing. You can also use them on like scabs, or if you get a cut and you want like kind of a salve to put on it. I really enjoy this formula. This is the by far the best lip balm. I have this in mint, birthday cake, mango. I have a bunch of different flavors. Really enjoy this, but happy I've used this one up as I have a lot more to get through. The next product we have is a Tree Hut product, and this is the Peppermint Pearl Shea Sugar Scrub. The Tree Hut scrubs, in my opinion, are the best. I love how granular the actual like granules are in this. They're a little bit bigger than like the Dove body polish. I feel like the Dove body polish, it's like a lotion and then they have like little sand grits in this, while this is true sugar. It's kind of like chunky if you rub it on your fingers, and it does give a really good exfoliant. Now, with that product, I would not recommend using that every single day. I know some people like to use scrubs every day. Personally, I'm not that kind of person. I probably use it once or twice a week, and I feel like it's perfect for that. Definitely use it before shaving. The shaving just goes so much more smoothly, so really enjoy the Tree Hut scrub formula. And then my last empty I have is actually from my mom, and this is a Paul Mitchell Flexible Style Super Clean Hairspray. This is her favorite hairspray. She's used it for years. It is the finishing spray, and we really like this one. I use it as well because it doesn't leave your hair too crunchy, but it gives it a nice hold, especially for anything with like humidity or if it's raining outside. Best hairspray on the market by far. And the scent of this one is really nice as well. It's more of a fresh scent, kind of with like a perfumey undertone to it, but I find that if you're wearing any sort of perfume, it doesn't have like a weird mixture with it. So really enjoy this product. Sad to see it go, but I know it's already been replaced. But you guys, that wraps up the empties portion. Let's get into the products I have progress on. All right, you guys, so getting into the products I have some progress on, I am featuring 3 this month. I realized with the larger projects, and progress. With the larger projects that I have ran in the past, I feel like I really don't get to use all of them, and I feel very overwhelmed. So I really do like focusing on one set. By set, I mean a shower product and then a moisturizer. The moisturizer either being a cream or a lotion, and then I like to have multiple fragrances if I'm just find myself using a lot. The number of fragrances I'm using doesn't really matter, as I find that I use those at a way slower rate. But let me show you guys what I've been using. So in the shower, I have been using the Bath & Body Works Tahiti Island Dream. I picked this one up at the 2024 Summer SAS. This one has notes of fresh coconut water, sparkling mandarin, kiwi blossom, lush frangipani, and Tahitian vanilla musk. Now, this was a re-release, so they released this years ago. I want to say the last time it was available was in around 2014, 2015. Such a good fragrance. I feel like if they brought this back every year, people would be a big fan. It's a really nice tropical fresh fragrance. It's more of like a tropical blend rather than having a standout scent. And I feel like the frangipani, and is there something with palm? I think it's the kiwi blossom in this. Just kind of tone it down and make it more mature. I feel like Tahiti Island Dream is the closest tropical product to the Bath & Body Works Tropidelic. I feel like Tropidelic was one of the best tropical scents they ever came out with. It was really a tropical fragrance with a true mature undertone, really powered by the ylang-ylang in that scent. And I think it might be the Tahitian vanilla musk that gives it that same almost mature vibe. Really enjoy this one. I am right here. I actually like to mark the back because then I don't have to see the line, but I have used a good amount of this. And if you're wondering why all of my products that you're seeing are from 2024, specifically the SASs, that is because I usually buy my products at SAS. I'll stock up on maybe 5 or 6 items, and then I'll use them throughout the remainder of the year. Now, I also do take advantage when they do $5.95 total body care sales, or they're maybe doing a $4.95 moisturizer sale. I'll go and grab a moisturizer and then use my coupon to get another free product. But I really don't like paying full price for Bath & Body Works products. One product for $20 is just outrageous to me. So I like getting them on a sale because I know if I'm patient, I can get them on sale. But this is really coming from when I stocked up for the 2024 summer SAS. I think I bought 6 or 7 sets. A set for me is a body cream and then a body wash. So I had been working through a lot of those. I also took part in the Dove holiday traditions. I picked up the, I think it was like pecan toffee body wash. It was a huge body wash. I think it was 20 fluid ounces. So I used that all throughout the fall. So I still have some kind of leftover products from that, but I have been purchasing things in 2025, kind of uploading hauls here and there, and I will definitely be taking part of the summer SAS for 2025. I just wanted to put out there why kind of my products are a bit older, I guess, or not as recent. To go with that shower gel, I have the TD Island Dream in the body cream. On this one, I am right down here, and the more I use this, I find myself thinking that this smells like the cinnamon roll icing from Cinnabon. I'm not sure why that is, but it smells identical. I'm not sure what in it is giving it almost a cinnamon note. Maybe it is the Tahitian vanilla musk, but I really do smell more of that cinnamon roll icing in the cream formula as opposed to the shower gel. I feel like with the shower gel and the fine fragrance mist, because one is a soap or glycerol base and one is an alcohol base, it doesn't really capture all of like the vanilla richness and creaminess that the lotions and the body creams are able to do. But when I was using it, I was like, this smells identical to Cinnabon icing. I am not complaining at all, but I was like, weird, I wouldn't have put the two together. Now, my last product that I'm using is the White Jasmine full-size, I almost said full-size body wash, the White Jasmine full-size in the fine fragrance mist. I am down to let's see if I have it marked on the side. So I am down to right there. I started about 2 weeks ago right there. So I have made a huge dent in this one. These take a very long time for me. I think exactly the last one I used for like 3 or 4 months straight. It just really depends on the sprayer. I've noticed that if it has a strong sprayer, these kind of really fly by. But if the sprayer is broken at all or there's not a lot of product coming out, they take me a very long time. Now this one has notes of creamy white jasmine, apple blossom, and white cedarwood. It's perfect for spraying. It's a lovely fresh fragrance. You really do get more of that kind of creamy floralness, and the apple is much more of a background note. I like it. I pair it with a perfume called Tokyo Darling from Aeropostale. Way back in the day, we had a backup that we found somewhere, and so I've just been kind of pairing the two together, and I feel like that fragrance, the White Jasmine from Bath & Body Works, pairs really well with any more of the floral leaning perfumes, whether they're high-end, whether they're from a drugstore or Aeropostale or something like that. I feel like jasmine can really dress a perfume up and make it more spring appropriate. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what more videos would you like to see. I am planning to do some timeline videos. I know you guys really enjoy those. Obviously, we have summer SAS coming up, so hoping to do some more content related to that. But I hope you guys had a fantastic day today and you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.